Everything feels right, but does it cook right? Let's find out. We're gonna test it with something simple. Nothing fancy, just chicken thighs, mashed potatoes, and a quick sauce. But not just any mashed potatoes. We're doing Joel Robuchon style potatoes. Start by dropping your potatoes into cold water, season it well with salt, and let them cook until completely tender. While this is going on, let's start on the chicken thighs, which is one of the easiest and most delicious recipes, if you do it right. And I'm going to show you the tricks to achieve that perfect skin we all love. First, dry your chicken really well with paper towels. This step matters more than people think. Moisture is the enemy of crispy skin. Now season it, salt and pepper, and that's it. Today we're keeping it simple on purpose. And don't be shy, season both sides properly. Most of the flavor is going to come from that skin once it gets golden and crisp. Now, skin side down into a cold pan or skillet. Yes, cold. High heat makes the skin tighten and lift, and if it lifts, it won't crisp. Start cold, keep it flat, and that's how you get an even golden crust. And don't worry about the oil. As it cooks, it releases its own fat, so you don't even need oil. Normally, I will finish this off in the pan, but today the KOSTCH has something to prove. So once that skin is crisp, it's going into the oven to finish. Let's see how it performs. Alright, potatoes are done. It took about 12 minutes. Drain them and let them cool just enough so you can handle them. You want them warm, not burning your fingerprints off. Peel them, then run them through a ricer. Look at that. This is the texture you're after. Now let's warm some milk. I throw in garlic and sage, but you can add whatever you wish here. Strain it and save it. Add a little of that warm milk to the potatoes. Then run it through a sieve again. I know, but that's how you get that smooth texture we all love about Robuchon potatoes. Back into a pot on low heat and start adding butter and milk little by little. Don't rush it. Now the ratio is a little bit aggressive, but it's a classic. 2 parts potato to 1 part butter. It's a lot, I know, but that's why they taste so good, and that's also why they're very silky. I mean, look at this. Now let's make a quick sauce. Pour off most of that fat. Leave just like 2 tablespoons. Add garlic, ideally shallots, but my grocery store didn't have some, so we're working with what we have. Once it's golden, deglaze with a little bit of white wine and let it reduce by half. Then Dijon mustard and a tiny little bit of butter as if we need more. I know, but it just tastes good, trust me. You know what also sounds great? Capers. Capers sound great, so let's do that. Crush them a little bit and let's finish with a splash of cream. The cream you're gonna add in once the flame is off, otherwise it's gonna break. Now let's plate this beauty. As I said, something simple. We didn't want to overcomplicate because we are testing. And whenever you're testing something, you don't want to go overboard. Potatoes into the plate and then the chicken. I want you to listen how crispy this is. So good, so good. All right, let's finish plating and let's discuss the range. Starting with the flame, it's strong, responsive, and easy to control. You can actually bring it down without it dying on you, which sounds basic, but not every stove gets that right. So for me, that was a huge win. Now the oven. It preheated in about 10 to 15 minutes, which is great, and it didn't quite hit 350 at first. It hovered closer to 320, so I bumped it to 375, and that did it. Not ideal, but also not surprising. Most ovens are like this. What matters the most to me is that the temperature stays consistent and the KOSTCH stays stable the entire time. And after dealing with an oven that fluctuated almost 100 degrees, it's a huge win for me. Build-wise, the details actually impressed me. The knobs felt solid, not cheap, and everything felt intentional. So overall, it's consistent, reliable, and does exactly what it's supposed to do, while looking pretty. So if you want a stove that looks good, feels like you know what you're doing in the kitchen, and actually performs, I will absolutely recommend the KOSTCH to you. I took the risk so you don't have to, and it turned out to be a great investment.
The chicken skin is almost like a chicharrón. It is so good. Everything works so well, especially if you pair it with a glass of wine. If I can cook something this delicious and beautiful at home, I think it's safe to say that this brand was worth it. And if you're in the look for a new range, I think you should give them a try. So, provecho, enjoy.